Patterson.
I'm Tasha Riot.
And welcome to our YouTube. This video that we have today is a get ready with us makeup tutorial. So if you guys want to see how we got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so the look that I'm going for like the stage makeup slash like gothy, like going out to a show type of makeup tutorial.
It's pretty much the same thing. For me, I'm just going to pretty much be doing the everyday goth smoky look.
So basically the same thing.
Yeah, depending on how you want to go out, right?
True.
Which every day's Halloween, so you always want to go out.
You always want to go out with a bang.
Yes.
So, to start off with my skin, I'm going to be using MAC Prep and Prime. Get a little squirt, you know?
And then if I was as cool as Emily, I'd be using that stuff too. But I just go always straight in for my foundation, which I usually don't use Maybelline because it is tested on animals. But it's the only thing I had left, so I'm going to go with this. And it is in, I believe, porcelain. It says Transylvania on the thing, which is really weird, but so yeah.
It's from Transylvania.
It is.
And because I'm really oily, like ridiculously oily, I'm gonna go use MAC Oil Control Lotion and put that all over my face. Beauty blenders are the key to foundation. Let me tell you, it will change your life. It feels like a cloud is bouncing all over your face. Now that that's done, I do a lot of steps before my foundation because I feel like every time I don't, it looks bad on my skin. So I'm going to be using the Garnier 5-second blur to blur out all my pores because I got a crap ton of pores. Is it working?
I don't know.
Yes!
Yes!
Foundation. I'm going to be using two different colors but the same brand. I'm going to be using MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC20 and NC15 because I kind of got a little bit of a tan this summer, so one of them is light, too light, and one of them is too dark. So I'm going to mix it all up. Mix it up.
What is that from? Is it from SpongeBob? Alright, now that that is blended, I use the NYX Stay Matte but not flat.
Matte.
Stay
matte.
And also porcelain.
She's just a porcelain ball. Barbie.
Every sky will build my friend.
You guys are probably thinking, wow, she has so much makeup on, but you know what? I love a lot of makeup. I think it's fun. So if this is too much for you guys, you can always use a little bit and you still get the same effect. But I like to go ham.
Did you say ham?
Yeah, I like to go ham. Like on Thanksgiving Day. I think I'm going to go out like this.
There you go.
Yep.
Kind of like a Indian Dance with Wolves look.
Yeah.
Alright, for contouring I use the Hard Candy Look Pro Ultimate Contour Sculpt. I only use two colors, so these two colors right here are the best ones to use. And it probably melted already.
And guys, we will get better at these tutorials. This is our first one, so don't get too crazy on us. Oh, it's like a cloud. A big marshmallowy cloud. It takes practice. You gotta be in a relationship with a beauty blender.
Say with the cloud.
With the cloud. The marshmallow.
I'm gonna be really nerdy and say a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Marshmallow.
Marshmallow?
Yeah, it's a card. It's the stupidest card. Ask Jeremy. He'll tell you all about it. He uses it all the time when we play. It's annoying.
So don't breathe when I talk, 'cause your head is broke.
I don't know if it's being nervous or if it's just hot.
Probably both. I take so long with my foundation. Freaking 3 hours later.
At least your foundation looks good.
Yours looks good.
No.
Yes. You gotta talk sweet to the cloud.
And as you can see, I'm just blending this in to get rid of the dark stuff.
Been playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh at night.
Exactly. That reminds me. I woke up last night at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and Jeremy was playing Yu-Gi-Oh online.
Oh my god, he has an obsession. And everybody, if you guys are actually trying to get tips from this, you gotta blend it all the way down to your neck, because if you don't, you're gonna have 2 different skin tones, and that's not cute sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes it's cute.
Sometimes. If you do it right, you know.
I don't even know if I know how to contour. I just kind of like made it up in my head. I was like, I'm just going to put it where I think it should go.
Your own drawing.
Pretty much.
You're already so far along.
It's just foundation.
I'm like,
I promise.
Dad, we're filming.
Oh, that's what you gotta do. You gotta hit it harder than that. I'm like, I think I get the cloud now. I've got the relationship with the cloud.
Okay. Now I'm done. Now I'm gonna be doing concealer.
Whoop.
My MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. As you can see, I love MAC. It's one of my faves.
Alright.
What?
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 First, I'm going to be priming my eye with the NYX Glam shadow. And this is in Wedding Cake.
Yeah.
And as far as this brush, it's just an angle brush. I don't even know what brand it is. I think it's like 99 cents store brand. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's the best. So then I'm gonna make a little triangle. Just for longer. I like doing a big triangle because it conceals my under eyes and it also highlights. So it does 2 jobs in one.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect, guys, just because you're just using it as a primer. You're gonna go over with black anyway, so. Just the finished product.
Now I'm gonna put it in my forehead because, girl, I got a tiny forehead. So this is gonna make it look bigger, larger. And then down the bridge of my nose. And on my chin. And around your head. Gotta blend that out!
So the black I'm going to be using is Midnight Express, and it's also by NYX. And it's the Glam Chowder? I was going to say Glam Chowder.
Chowder?
Glam Chateau. Oh, this is an e.l.f. C brush. Actually, blend all that out anyway, so if it gets a little uneven, it's okay. Make sure you blend, because if you don't blend, not a problem.
You got an issue.
You got an issue.
Super highlighted. I'm gonna go in with contour next. And I'm gonna be using this shade for my contour, cream contour. Like that. And then I'm going to use my tiny wee beauty blender to blend it. When you blend it out, you always want to go up, not down, because then you look like you just have a dirt blotch. And you don't want that. I mean, if you do, good for you, but I don't want that. Now I'm gonna blend my nose. And the key with blending your nose, I forgot which YouTuber I learned this from, but when you blend it out, make sure you push this way towards your nose rather than this way, because then you'll overshadow your nose and it'll look even bigger. And the whole point of contouring your nose is to make it look smaller. So blend towards the other one.
Lots of blending right now. The only thing about this NYX black that I don't like is that you have to use a lot of layers of it. Otherwise,
for it to actually be black.
Yeah, otherwise it comes out more of like a charcoal gray.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's even, sometimes it's not, and I'll spend an hour doing it. But today was a good day. So, moving on. And the next I usually line, even if I'm using black, I line with the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner on the top lid only. I like them a little bit thicker because when I do the winged eyeliner, it blends a little bit better.
Set your concealer. I'm going to be using the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and you guys can get this at Walgreens. That's where I got mine. This powder is life, literally. It's translucent, so it won't put color on your face, so you won't look cakey. That's my favorite part about it, is it doesn't have any color on it.
Alright, now to do a winged eyeliner, guys, I like to go with a pen because it makes it a lot easier to draw on. I use the Hard Candy Stroke of Gorgeous. And it's a really thin tip, just like that. And this is good for people who are just beginning how to do winged eyeliner. And up. Just like that. And then usually I do the other side, but I'll do this side for you guys just so you can kind of see how you connect it.
I forgot to set my contour. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I love this palette so much. I'm going to be using this color. I'm just going to be placing that where I put the NYX contour. I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX. It's just Black Noir and pencil. And put it on the, I don't know why I shook it. I shook it like there's like stuff in it. I just usually will put it on the bottom and then I'll blend in right here so it kind of makes your winged eyeliner look thicker on the bottom. Got a nice little point at the front. Usually I have a smudge brush with me and that's what I use to smudge right here, but if you don't, just gently go back over lightly until it fills in. Now I am priming my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potions. I love this primer a lot. It really helps with making my shadows last longer, but don't put too much because it could be really cakey if you put too much. I'm going to be using Morphe shadow. It's just a random purple, and you guys can get these little, instead of like palettes, you guys can get individual colors, and I think they're like $2.29. They're really cheap, and they're really long lasting, and I love them so much. So I'm just going to be putting this in my crease and smudging it upward because you don't have to worry about downward because I'm going to be using black anyways. So just put this in the crease and make sure it's all blended out. The key with all these dark colors is blending. I know when I first started makeup, I was kind of scared of all the dark colors because I was like, oh my gosh, what if you mess up? It's so dark, you can't fix it. Honestly, if dark colors are blended out, it always looks beautiful. So just blend, blend, blend.
I don't want no harsh lines.
No.
I learned that the hard way.
I know.
Just don't stop blending. So as you guys can see, this is done. And like I said, I just kind of blended in the winged eyeliner because it was a little thick. So as long as you, like you said, blend, you can make it look good. So I'm gonna go over some mascara. I use the NYX extra extra large luscious, and then you have a brush that looks like this. All mascara brushes obviously come different. I like the ones with the little tip at the end because it kind of gives it a more like volumized look. I didn't. Oh, I just touched it. So sometimes that happens. Luckily I'm wearing black, so I'll just be able to blend it out, but I did get a little bit of mascara into the black eyeshadow. So I'm just going to take that brush that I had earlier, this blending brush, and I'm just going to blend in that little bit that got. Don't even notice. Now I'm going to be using the Color Tattoo 24 Hour by Maybelline, and I'm using just jet black. And it has a cream consistency, so it's really easy to blend. And when you're going for these dark, dark smoky eyes, you obviously need to blend a lot. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna, and you guys don't even trip about making this perfect. All you're gonna do is smudge it out later. Usually I do lighter eyebrows, but since I dyed my hair pink, I gotta have it matching. And this one is the Wet n Wild in Shock Therapy. Which is pink. This is also cruelty free, which I like, and they're cheap. So you just start with a line right here and right here. It depends how you guys like your eyebrow shape. I like a square tip. You just draw kind of a base of where you want your eyebrow.
Passion's killing floor. In my house, you both sleep safely.
I don't know if I like this. It's a little bit.
I like it.
You like it.
It's very pastel goth.
More like, this is the color I normally do. It's obviously just like a light brown.
I'm going to be just blending this into the purple, so it makes like a bunch of layers of different purples and different like colored blacks, like a purple black. Make sure everything is seamlessly together. You don't want harsh lines. Icing glitz pot. Just gonna pop that onto my layer. Like that.
Alright, so that is pretty much it for the whole look. I'm just gonna put on some lipstick now. Emily, what kind of thing I should do? I've got Vampy, I've got light, and I've got black. Black. This is the NYX line that I used on my eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Hard Candy Black Diamond lipstick. Just fill it in.
Okay, I'm gonna be using the NYX 11 Rio little quad eyeshadow. And I'm gonna brush through my brows because they kind of get a little cray-cray. And a thing to remember, eyebrows are cousins, or sisters, and not cousins. Are sisters, not twins. So if they're not perfect, don't even worry about it because I don't think any eyebrow is identical to the other.
Just add this little dot thing. I don't even know what it's called. I like to make my own though. Just add it just like that. And then I like to go on the inner corner of my eye and do the same thing. Voila, all done.
Already all done?
I feel bad.
Okay, and I'm not making any different like arch. I'm just following my natural brow. And I'm making the ends and the middle the darkest, and then I'm gonna feather the front.
Sleep safely, and at last we are reborn.
I'm gonna be using the Miss Manga, I don't know. Manga, this little guy to do my bottom lashes. Okay, and now I'm going to be taking a black eyeshadow. This is called Creep in the original Naked palette. And I'm going to be putting it right where I put the waterline color. And like I said, I don't like going all the way in because I feel like it gets kunky on me because my eyes water a lot. And I like this black because it's kind of glittery, so it kind of matches the top of it. But I'm going to be using my favorite lash glue. It works perfectly. This is the Duo Clear White Adhesive. I like using the white ones because if you mess up, you can always put black eyeliner over it. But if you use black, you can't really cancel that out. So I always like going the safe route, using the white ones. Now I'm just gonna put them right in the middle. I like using my fingers, not tweezers, because I always poke my eyes out with tweezers. And usually the white, if there's too much white, it'll kind of disappear. But if it doesn't, like I said, just go back with like a liquid liner and you're fine. Okay, lips. I'm going to be using MAC's Night Moth lip liner. And it's kind of like a dark purpley. Since I'm probably going to go in for a dark purple lip, kind of want it to match. So I like to overline my lips because I feel like I have really tiny lips. So I want to overline them. So first I'm going to trace my actual like lip.
You push me to go before I lie down.
I'm going to look like a Chucky doll. I'm going to fill it out. Or fill it in.
Blow the smoke right off the tubes. Kiss my gentle burning bruise.
So I'm going to take MAC. Obviously I love MAC. I love MAC. take it in Cyber. It's like a dark purple. It looks black, but let's see where it's not. Now for the finished step. Highlighting. Highlighting is my fave. I'm using Revolution Vivid Baked highlighter powder. Baked. I'm just gonna put this on top of my cheekbone. Oh, I will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm done. So this is my final look. Very gothy, kind of night out with the sparkly stuff. Night out look. Yeah.
And this is your fast tutorial of if you have to go to school or you're late for work or something, just I mean, if your work even lets you go out like this, but if they do, yeah, just fast. There you go.
We're very excited to keep posting videos. So comment what you guys want us to do. We can do like advice stuff.
Questions.
We can do Q&As. We can do more makeup tutorials, outfits of the day type of stuff, or like vlogs. Vlogs would be really fun. So whatever you guys like, be sure to comment.
And give us a thumbs up.
Yes, and subscribe to us and tell all your friends. We love to make new friends, so be sure to comment and we want to get to know you. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.